Okay, we're doing some more derivatives, this time of natural log. So the natural log is just going to be 1 over x. If your argument right here is more complex, then you'll have 1 over u du dx. So let's see some examples. If the given function is the natural log of 3x plus 5, the natural log of 3x plus 5. Clearly we're in the case this is not just a standalone x, so we're over here in this case. So we take our first derivative and we say the natural log is 1 over u. So our u in this case is the 3x plus 5. 1 over u times the derivative of u, so du dx. Derivative of u with respect to x. So we simplify that. We're just going to do the derivative. What is the derivative of this term? Just 3. Good. So that's 3, and then it's just over our denominator. No, we can't cancel a 3 out because there's not a 3 in this term. It would have to be in each of them. All right, let's look at our second one. F of x is going to be the natural log of x to the 4th plus 1. Clearly, we're not our base case over here, so we're going to do this. So we'll have f prime of x 1 over u times the derivative of that, derivative of u, the u dx over here. What is the derivative of this term? 4x cubed. So we just have 4x cubed would be in our numerator, and then we have x to the 4th plus 1 in the denominator. All right, 2 more examples for you to try. The only thing we did is we're changing what u is, but it doesn't change anything that we calculate. So f prime of x, and pause this if you want to try it on your own first. So 1 over u times the derivative of that term. Okay, so we would just have f prime of x. What's the derivative of here? So that's what, 12x squared minus 2x and then plus 0, so that doesn't matter, all over this. Now, there looks like there's some things that can be factored there for sure. So we might just would see a factored version. In the numerator, what can be factored out? A 2 and an x. So that would just give us 6x minus 1. The bottom's cubed, so I'm just going to leave the bottom alone for now. The only reason for this is I want you to sometimes pay attention to if it's factored out, if something's factored out. Number 4, we just have the natural log. Our u is still going to be 1 over 4 minus 3x. And we have the derivative of 4 minus 3x here. What is the derivative of this? Negative 3. So f prime of x is just going to be negative 3 over 4 minus 3x. Or just because I want you to see this, I think in the text at one point it was 3. Let me rewrite that. 3 over 3x minus 4. And I want you to see it. Now, they just brought the sign to the bottom, changed the sign, but they also changed the order of these terms. So they're equivalent. Like I said, these will be our solutions. Alright, and I think I have one more. Natural log of a cubed root of 6x plus 7. What would you suggest we do first? Rewrite it. Rewrite it with the natural log of this term raised to the what power? 1/3 power. Now, algebraically, with our properties of natural logs, what can we do with that 1/3? Yeah, we can move it out front. So we haven't done anything with the derivative yet. We're just algebraically trying to simplify this thing as much as possible. So 1/3 times the natural log of 6x plus 7, and that's why I said review that handout so you remember those properties. And now this 1/3 is just going to be out front. So I have my now we're ready to take the derivative. So I have 1/3 that's out front, and I take the derivative of the natural log of u here. So that's going to be 1 over u times the derivative of 6x plus 7. Okay, what is the derivative of this term? Just 6. So 1/3, I'll leave this alone, times 6, or I can just go ahead and, if you'll let me just go ahead and put my 6 there. Now what can I do? We could simplify here and here, and we would get f prime of x. It's just going to give us 2 over 6x plus 7.